So, if you're wondering why I've just recreated one of the most iconic moments in cinema with clearly very limited special effects training, it's because not too long ago I got myself a Ghaaleri GHAD 9, what was it, 39? Yeah, 39 airbrush. And if only I had something that needed airbrushing. Well, here you are. This is a Revel Star Destroyer, obviously. Sound and light, which is kind of cool, to be fair. So the button to activate it is so well disguised. It's tricky to find. See, I can't do it now. Anywho, alright, Vader. What I want to do is to put the Ghaaleri. Yes, Ghaaleri. I'm told you pronounce it Ghaaleri when I would want to pronounce it Ghaaleri or Ghaaleri. Anywho, it's, as I said, it's a GHAD 39 version. It's been it was on sale on Amazon a couple of weeks ago on one of the Prime days. I've heard good things about it, so this isn't going to be so much of a review or anything like that. I'm just going to get it set up and use it. So it comes in a pretty, it was in another box, a fairly thick cardboard box that if you really wanted to repackage up and keep it nice and safe, you could do, but obviously it's a bit of a thing to get it out. So there's the outer casing, package, sleeve. It's a sleeve. I remember LPs, I'm that old. You do have a little tab there. If that's tampered with, it looks like that, so you can, if it's been tampered with. Obviously I did that when I opened it. So then you get another sturdy, nice box. Would help if I let me just change this because I altered the thing a bit, the stand a bit, to film the Star Wars intro. So the first thing in this box, dear customer, they say they test it before it leaves the factory. They apologise in case there's any minor paint residue, which is nice of him to say. Nice little touch. And then we have the instructions to get going. I've already got, obviously, an airbrush set up. I've got a quick disconnect on my line. It just shows you how to clean it and all that sort of stuff. It's quite familiar to my Iowattas, so this should be quite easy to use for me. So let's have a look at the actual. So with this airbrush, first thing is this wee little packet of little seals and O-rings, which is always nice because my Hiawattas, they're quite expensive to get bits and bobs like this, to be fair. We also have a 0.5 needle. And as you can tell by my hands, I am no stranger to paint. I think this, oh, I don't want to come out. This, yeah, this is a 0.5 nozzle to go with that needle I've just shown you. And this is the airbrush itself. Very securely packaged in this. Ah, there we go. There we go. There's, you know what? There's quite a bit of weight to that. It comes with a cover over the business end, which is nice. Double action. That's very nice. I actually ordered some of these components to put it onto a quick release, but this actually comes with one already set up, which is nice. So I got about 3 or 4 of them winging away from Amazon that, to be fair, I don't need. Let me just okay, there you go. This is my old faithful long-term friend, my Hiawatta HPBH, absolute workhorse of an airbrush. Served me well over the years. Yeah, the Ghaaleri definitely got a bit more heft to it than this has. Interesting fact. So I'll do this. What I've got here, and I've got this sorted out and working again. This is the second proper airbrush I ever owned. Still works. I've been wanting to use this. What I want to do is get a vintage kit, a proper vintage kit, build it, improve it a little bit, but use this solely on it as a sort of nostalgia project. So, and get this little tube of lube. And various size cups. So I'll get this thing set up. I'll try to remember what colour paint I was using on that Star Destroyer, because it's been literally years since I was doing anything with that. And we'll get back to you later. So I'll see you soon. Right, so before I get started on the Star Destroyer, which I've had to dig out the instructions just to find out what paint I'd actually used on it originally, I've got this little thing to spray, which I'm going to do in German Desert Yellow. So I'll get the Ghaaleri set up and we'll have a blast at that. So I just mentioned setting up the airbrush, but what does that entail? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up, put a bit of colour into it, and sort of show you what I'm about when I'm airbrushing. Another thing you may have noticed or not noticed yet, but the old squeaky chair went yesterday, and I've got a new chair. Well, I say a new chair, it's a gaming chair off my nephew, which is a bit more comfortable and more to the point, doesn't squeak like a squeaky thing whenever I move it around. You can hear it trundling when I'm trundling around, of course, but yeah, I think it was time for the old one to go. It had a big ass groove in it, but it was of its time, and it was ripped, and it was this and it was that. So, farewell chair, we salute you for your service to my ass. Anyway, So this is a one we're using, Tamiya acrylic XF60. Now, what I personally do is I don't use something like this to transfer paint, because I'm usually using so little amounts. In fact, what I've done with that, I've actually took the cup off. The amount I'll need will probably barely fill that compartment space here. I mean, there's the cup. I mean, that's huge compared to the amount of paint I'm ever going to use. So what I do, I take a piece of metal like so. Firstly, I put a few drops of this in, straight into the cup. When it comes, there you go, thank you very much. Then, there we go. This acts on 2 levels. That gives the paint a nice stir. And I'll just pick it up, let a drop go in. Pick it up, let a drop go in. When I'm doing this normally, I don't chuck it all over the jar like I just did. You can transfer it in there, keeps the mess down, usually. He says usually. Right, so I need to put this down, because what I normally have to hand, and I don't, bit of kitchen roll, give that a wipe, it's good and clean, ready to go. Make sure there's no paint all over me jar. Obviously I've got a camera right in my face as I'm filming this, which is kind of a necessity as it happens. So that's that. Power on you. Let's see what the Ghaaleri can do. Ghaaleri. Yeah, this is going to be tricky, because I've got this kind of on a mount right in front of me. I've got a cable. How's that? I'll close the nozzle down a bit. Well, this isn't. Right, okay. Well, if I'm honest, this wasn't doing this yesterday, because I did run some air through it. No. Yeah. What I've done there is I tightened the needle up so much, it actually, if I tighten that right up, it traps, kind of traps out. Just that one was on me. Let's see, let's get some. Ooh, paint. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. That is very nice. Let's see what else we can do with this. What do you reckon to that? Oh, this is, yeah, I've now got a new favourite airbrush. This is a really nice piece of kit. So maybe I should use it to actually paint a something made of plastic, perhaps. So let's just write that another one. Beautiful. Now what I've done with this, as you can probably see, I've painted it in a metallic silver. And I put gobs of liquid mask all over it. The plan is once this paint's all nicely dried, I piddle off the liquid mask and it goes back. My cats have been around. And it goes back to the metal. Makes this thing looks like it's beat up, dinted and chipped, which is what I'm looking for. Of course, I've got my hand in the way, but this is an incredibly tricky thing to pull off. Let's turn the ear down a bit. There we go, I think that's got it. Okay. So there we have it. So, first impressions. The Ghaaleri GHAD 39 is absolutely fantastic. And for the price, what they just, because I got this on Prime Day, £44. And the quick release link was on it and the other stuff that was in the box. This is quite a corking piece of kit. However, it doesn't stop there, because let me just put that there. Non-squeaky chair. I bought myself another bit of stuff. If only I could find it. There we go. After all these years of firing chemicals into the air, which didn't bother me, I work with paint anyway, to be fair. I bought myself one of these, a cleaning pot. So, just use a bit. I've got a wee drop. I've got a bottle of this. I've always used this. Very good stuff. There's that. Put that in there. An old chunky airbrush, just to. I also use. I've got it in a little jar here. For kind of pre-cleaning before I use the true cleaner, is some car window screen wash, just to sort of run it through. Failing that, I mean, I just use, if I've got run out, I'll just put water through it, then I'll put the airbrush cleaner through it. So I've never used one of these before, so I assume you bung it in there, you open your needle to the max. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Well, that all went somewhere. Come on now. So we'll give it a wipe, a bit of kitchen roll in there. What I'll do is I will pour a bit of the screen wash through it as well. Just make sure we're proper flushed out. Yeah, there's something in there you can't see. So that was an absolute roaring success. If you're looking for, to be fair, it's probably, I don't know about an entry-level airbrush, it's maybe a little bit better than that, but even if we're going to call it an entry-level airbrush, that is very, very, very nice piece of kit. It genuinely, I genuinely mean this, it does stack up nicely against the Iwata I have. And to buy one of these, you're looking at 200 quid last time I looked. So if you're going to get one of these Ghaaleri airbrushes, get one. It'll do you a job. As you can see, it's just done me a job. Not a lot of fuss to use. Very nice to you know, you can use it like that. Get some nice thin lines. You can broaden it out. You can, yeah. You can tell I'm almost speechless. So I'll cut this off here, because I think I'll have a look at the Star Destroyer later on.